Meanwhile... Yeah, there's his stealth.
This thing's good shit, but it wears you out like nothing else.
Really? It's taking a toll on you? Interesting.
Real big upgrade between the 4th and 5th gen orbments right here. I could see why the army liked it so much. Was worth extorting it out of that corrupt general a while back. But what am I gonna do now? No one's gonna find the goods now that I've got them well hidden. Now I gotta settle between selling it to A for a fat stack or taking it to some lab or a tech corp. That girl with Arkwright seemed to know what it was worth, too. Wouldn't mind having her work under me if it meant getting him out of the way. I might be able to tap more than extra Mira out of that
Getting a little ahead of yourself, aren't we?
And who is this?
Huh?
Oh.
What are you doing here?
So you came here after all.
It's a mafioso.
Not a bad hustle you got going on. You learn what those punks were up to, tipped off the cops, then snatched the case in the confusion so you could profit from the shadows.
Wait, I hear you. I screwed up. I'll give you back what I stole. And Mira. And whatever dirt you want to know. I'd never even think of picking a fight with all...
Too late. You underestimated us, and for that, you will pay with fear.
Alm? Oh dear.
Huh?
What was that?
That was a yell of some kind, yes.
Giacomo, come on, but stay behind me.
Giacomo, not Giacomo. Okay.
Okay.
Shit might be hitting the fan soon.
Make sure we didn't miss anything here.
What do you mean?
It's gonna be bad. That's what he means. That's what he means. Let's see about healing up, because that'd be a good idea at this point, I feel. Got a few of them. That'd be good. Get some EP going as well for both of you, just to make sure we're sorted, you know. Okay.
This could get tricky with so many. Watch out for ranged attacks.
Gotcha!
Commencing battle. Proceed with caution. Don't forget about your charge attack.
Take the stun!
How long can I keep the stun going for, I wonder?
Gotcha!
I won't stop here.
Oh, glow hammer. We'll have a look at that in our next command battle. Alright, let's head down. I forgot they put these just before a boss.
This looks like a stopping point.
It does, doesn't it?
Whew, that hits the spot.
Let me make a save to be sure about everything, though. Alright, so we could go in there, but I think we'll check down here
Not
first.
this way.
Alright then, fair enough. You were clipping then?
No.
Oh my.
Van, we've got to. He's...
Save it. He's dead.
Plus there's someone else here and he knows it, so he's going to be very, very wary at the moment what they do.
I can't believe it.
I can see he tried to resist, but he couldn't stop his throat from being slit.
Damn.
Wasn't even the usual knife, more like a machete. And then his left hand is...
What are you two doing down here?
What in Adios' name?
My, here come the fuzz.
Whoa! Look at all that blood!
Shh.
shit. It would be the guy we were just about to ask to come in and talk to us. You look like you found yourself in the middle of a real mess here. I hope you're ready to come to the station.
Oh, we are. It's best not to resist at this point, isn't it?
Crime scene secured at 1:10 p.m.
2 important witnesses will volunteer themselves into custody and accompany us to the sighting station.
It's the name of the game, everyone. Take your time. The Metro, August 27th, 3:20 p.m. 2nd District. Sidon? Edith Police Department, Headquarters. Nice cars, though. Please, Miss Claudel, you can talk to me. What were you doing in a place like that? What did the man with you say to trick you into going? Nothing. If anything, I was the one who persuaded him. What the request was that Mr. Arkwright accepted, though I'm afraid I can't say anything more about. You are aware that this may end up causing trouble for your school, aren't you? Not sure how we can avoid contacting them now that you're involved in this. I understand. This all feels like a nightmare. Can't believe someone I was just talking to hours ago is now... And all my insisting has gotten Van caught up in this.
Who do you think you're fooling, Arkwright?
You what? Nate.
You think we'll believe it was just some coincidence that you were in the maintenance tunnel?
Yes?
That you were just taking that girl with you alone on some field trip? Not a chance!
But it's the truth. What do you want me to say? It's the truth. He just cleaned his ear. Okay. You think I volunteered to come in here just to tell lies? Ugh, I sure do. You may as well be a criminal yourself, Spriggan. No way in hell someone like you just happened to come across a murder scene. Stranger things have happened. Come on, you interrogate all your victims this way? You tense from overwork? How about I lend a hand? I got a handyman's license even. Service with a smile and always willing to lend an ear. That's the Arkwright Solutions motto. You son of a... I'm more curious why you happened to show up when you did. He was a real slimeball, but he was also a nobody. Just what were you hoping to get out of him? What was so important that it requires a bunch of officers and 2 detectives? That's a fair point.
I can see the rumors of how much a handful you are weren't overselling you.
The Swanee.
Your weapon might not have a blade, but I've never seen anything like it. And you've got a state-of-the-art orbment, too. You've been skirting the line of legality dangerously close these past few years. You do know we could come down on you if we wanted to, right?
Wow, that's harsh. It's just a self-defense baton. As for my Zephyr, that's just for the orbal net. I've been authorized to have one as a tester, I'll have you know. Though hey, even I know that authorization coming from a questionable foreign company ain't the best look. Oh.
Took the words right out of my mouth. You really know how to throw people off.
Inspector, I say we grill this guy good. It's clear he's a total gut for nothing. You don't need a pretty lady astray without having some kind of problem. Like him that young detective, huh? Just don't go too deep down that rabbit hole. You think I look bad? Just wait till people hear a cop got hooked on hitting up juveniles for favors. But you know my address if you ever get in hot water over it. You think you can waltz in here and... Nate, don't let him rile you up.
You're wasting your time with that one.
And you are? Triple dot. Just who the hell are you? This room's off limits.
I would be with the Central Intelligence Department, the group that asked for your help on this case.
Oh. Renee?
The name's Kincaid. I'm with the CID's Analytical Division. On its behalf, I thank you for your aid in locating Giacomo Conte. And I see your line caught a second fish as well.
Are you serious? We feel awful for losing him, really. But it's clear as day that this guy knows something. We'll have it out of him before long, mark my... That won't be necessary. He said it! He said the thing! He and his companion will be coming with us. Huh? On what grounds? Our own investigation has led us to safely rule them out as culprits in Mr. Conte's murder. As such, for reasons I am not at liberty to discuss, they will be coming into our custody. I trust there won't be a problem. Oh, not at all. Do what you want with them. Don't be such a damn suck-up. Ugh. Should have known this was how it'd be once they showed up. Very well, this was always the CID's request. Do as you will. But as much of a low-life piece of scum as he was, we're dealing with a man's death here. I'll thank you, and you, to remember that. Of course I will. You needn't worry about that. Leave everything to us. I'm liking this so far. Like, the storytelling feels better. Not too much, but better. Van, oh thank goodness. They let you go too? Yeah, after this troublemaker showed up.
I'll be taking my leave now, sir.
I think we know who you are.
Understood. You know what needs doing next, and be sure to send your report to the chief.
She said she was with the Central Intelligence Department.
Looks that way. Seems real competent, too. And you're able to bark out orders to her just like that, huh? Shows you've moved up in the world, Renee.
Huh?
Kincaid, not Renee. You know that.
Sure thing, Renee.
Though perhaps you need reminding after 3 years.
3?
Hard to say if 3 years ago even counted as a proper hello.
Hello.
You're still on the ball as ever, you spectacled sadist.
Whoa.
Same to you, Spriggan. Still working from the shadows and relying on old-fashioned stubbornness and trickery to get the job done, I see.
So far, I will say I am really liking Van, though. Because he's different to what we've had previously, which is nice.
Damn right.
The CID is currently hot on the trail of the duo who murdered Giacomo Conte. We found trace evidence of them at the scene.
Oh!
Knew you wouldn't waste time. Then...
I know your nose and circle of suspicious contacts are not to be underestimated. I won't be getting in the way of whatever you and your friend are working on. If you hear anything interesting, however, you'll give me a call. You owe it to me after bailing you out.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Yeah, you know it as well.
Contact information exchanged.
I don't believe I've heard that hollow before. By the way, have you told her you're back yet?
Told who?
Well, that answers that. Will you ever grow up? Take care then. You as well, young lady.
Thank you.
So, you two are friends? Nah, he's just an old acquaintance I can't seem to shake. They're old friends. Anyway, much as I hate being in his debt over anything, this'll be over way faster with him on the case. Both solving... I forgot how to say it, Giacomo's murder and your job. I see. If you want to call this whole thing off, I'm fine with that. I'll keep the tart. Won't charge you anything if you do, not after how much of a mess this has turned into. Leaving this all to me also works if you trust me enough. That's not an issue, but now that someone's lost their life, I don't think I can afford to avert my eyes. It's not right. I am wondering how you're dealing with this. Have you seen a dead body before? Like, because that would be traumatic. Especially in that circumstance, you know, throat slit and everything. Can I not stay with you for at least today? It pains me to cause you more problems than I already have, but at the same time... you're too young to worry about causing your elders problems. Alright, if you're that set on this, then let's get back to work. Next up, we take the subway to Riverside. What? You aren't thinking of going back to the scene of the crime, are you? Nah, still gonna be sealed off. So no way we're getting close to it. I've got somewhere else in mind. Let's get moving. Still like to get this wrapped up today. Alright.
Excuse me? Can I have a moment of your time?
Maybe.
You just came out of the police station, didn't you?
Are you going to be our reporter for this arc? Maybe?
I'm hearing there was just a murder. Was that why you were in there?
Pardon me? Huh. And just who are you? Yep.
I'm Marielle M.A., the newest reporter with the Tyrell Times. I only just joined the paper's local news division and happened to hear what was going on from a source of mine. You wouldn't happen to have anything to add about the murder, would you? I'll take anything.
You got good instincts on you, Missy. The cops just took in a key witness, being questioned as we speak. Sounds like it's a detective called Nate in charge. I'm thinking we'll have more for you if you run in now. Oh dear, Van. Van, you can't just...
Really? Thank you so much. Just you wait, Dingle. I'll get one over you this time.
Wait, the key witnesses here are...
Having a rough day?
Hello. Nothing I'm not used to. I'm gonna go see Bermotti now. That should square us out after I lent a hand on that case with the spoiled brat.
Sure. I'll get it done.
Okay. That wasn't very nice of you, Van. You can't just feed someone in her position false information. Sure I can. Last thing we need when we're busy is a reckless rookie sticking her nose into our shit. Why not let her make trouble for the cops to make our job easier? Wait for me. Take your time. Do we get to see? Oh, I was gonna say the train. 4:39 p.m. But no, we have just arrived in Riverside. Looks like they still have it cordoned off. What do you think will happen to Giacomo? They should have already had his body taken out for an autopsy a while ago. But you don't need to be an expert to see whoever slit his throat was a pro. So where exactly are we going? The cafe and bar over there. The one that was closed. Oh, is it open now? About to be. Today's hours should be from 5 p.m. to 2 a.m. Might be better to kill a little time before going in. It's probably still setting up for the evening. Oh, sure.
Oh, this place is so soothing.
It's so calm here with all the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, that's one thing I like about this area.
It's calm with the hustle and bustle. Odd. Yeah, looks like we got some more NPCs now on this side. That's something. Right.
What kind of shop is this?
It's a car repair shop. Basically heaven on earth for guys like me.
I mean, yeah, you were reading car. Wait. There's a car. There's a car that went past. Can I speak to the car? Alright, work's done for the day now. Honestly, my commute has been a lot better since I started biking to and from. Speaking of, I heard the Grand Circuit had a huge turnout yesterday. This is the guy we saw previously with the bike, isn't it? Heard the crowd was so dense you couldn't get anywhere on that side of town. I hope there are cycling races just as exciting as that someday.
Alrighty.
Looks done for the day. That seems to be the same as before. Righto, let's check inside.
Not this way.
Oh. Very well. I want to see what happens if we get in the way of the car. Because surely something would happen, right? Yeah, it just stops, okay. Right, anyway. It's really late now. Let's go home. Earl? Huh? Why? I want to keep playing. Can't we hang out a little more? Please? We can't. Remember your mum told us to go home early. Why do you care about what she says? Do you care about Oma more than me? Oma? Does that mean mum? That's not true. Your name shouldn't be Rooney, it should be Weenie, because you are one. Come on, that's not fair. Should we have done you both then? Because you went grey?
That's a Septian temple? It almost looks like a Central Eastern version of a church.
Oh!
That's because it basically is. Edith has more than its fair share of Central Easterners.
Oh, I want to look inside the church, because that's new. It's an interesting design for it. Yeah, I'd want to look at that. Hopefully we get the chance. Hopefully. Very nice and calm music here.
Oh, good stop right here.
Did something bad happen nearby? The police just stopped by to ask some questions. It's the middle of the day, for crying out loud. You lot be careful, eh? Okay, and you here? Well, what's with the food here? It doesn't look the best, but it's dirt cheap and doesn't skimp where it counts. Flavor! It's not high-end by any means, yet it's so good I can't stop stuffing my face. How dare food this delicious exist? Oh my.
Lady.
Yep, flavor again.
Nowhere better in Riverside than here.
Huh? Shino's food truck's not here today. Oh, I was really hoping to grab a drink and get my mind off everything. I just can't catch a break. And I don't even have anyone to vent to now. Whatever, it's less calories for me. I know. I'll go for a run instead. Maybe he'll notice me if I shave off this weight. What weight? Who needs dinner and drinks anyway? You do. Just general food. Alright, that's the same again. Very well. Alright, let's have a chat with the Fuzz. Can I help you with something? This is a restricted area. I'd appreciate it if you stand back. We're dealing with an incident inside. We've sure had no shortage of those lately. Maybe the chat bit is an indicator of if they've got more lines or not. Let's have a gander at that now. Let's keep that in mind as we speak to the NPCs. Alright, time to get ready to open up. We've got 2 acts on the bill tonight that I'm sure are gonna fire up the audience. That said, looks like things have fired up enough outside. Did something happen? Because you have now gone grey, so is that the same? Yes. Because we need to have an NPC that has 2 bits of dialogue and see if they change to grey after the first one and have a different bit of dialogue after that, or if it is just a case of grey means they have nothing new to say at all. We'll see. We'll see. Make sure we're done here. Nope, we got the one on the bridge because it's got a different coloured dot. There we go. Not a lot matters in this biz as much as public opinion. Without that, you might as well not even exist. But that's what we wanted, right? We've come so far. Why give up now, Natalie? See, because you're now grey. So far, it is following the pattern of if they go grey, they've got nothing more to say. But again, we need another example of a NPC with 2 sets of dialogue. Looks like he's still getting ready to open. Should I go in anyway, or keep wandering around? Let's head in anyway. Main story will advance, that's fine. Go inside.
Well, hello again, handsome.
Hello.
I've been waiting for you. I figured you'd show up early enough. I suppose the girl next to you is your client? She suits that uniform to a T.
Oh, hello. Come on, we only just walked in the door and you already got a read. Bermotti.
My name's Bermotti, sweetheart. I'm the owner and bartender of this fine establishment. Van and I have a very special relationship.
Oh. You have a boyfriend? We just scratch each other's backs, that's all. Helps that he makes some of the best and cocktails in town. He's also a first-rate information dealer with a hell of a lot of fishy contacts. Oh, I see. My name is Agnes? I can't remember. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, isn't she a polite one? What a lovely client you have today. So I assume whatever led you here regards Giacomo? That's right. Word travels fast. Of course it would. The scene of the crime was practically in my front yard. I found him difficult to like as someone in the same trade. But I'd never have wished this on him, even if he did most likely bring it on himself. What do you mean? So he did put his hand in the fire. Guessing it was last night? Well guessed. You're absolutely right. One of my sources tells me he tipped off the police. Oh, really? He said a criminal gang was in the midst of a massive drug deal, so that was accurate then. That's no good. It's not that uncommon. But I'm more thinking it was a hoax. Indeed it was. The police arrested several from the scene, but they found no evidence that drugs ever changed hands. However, it did look like they were in the middle of a dispute of some kind. But who the other party was, they could not ascertain. The ones caught were also saying something along the lines of, "Who ratted us out? They wouldn't have done it. So it was someone on our side?" Huh. Judging by all you've said, it sounds like those criminals in that other party were still scheduled to do some kind of deal, even if it wasn't drug-related. Yeah, we saw that at the beginning of the game. And Giacomo called the police on them, creating confusion by doing so. Yep. Well. Yeah, you're dead on. He then took advantage of that to make off with something from the scene. Probably the ointment we're after. And ended up with a one-way ticket to the other side for it. My thinking is along the same line as yours, though I haven't got a clue what the something in question is, and yeah, I think we do at this point, don't we? As for how he was able to make off with it completely undetected, I can only speculate. There must have been some kind of trick to it. Stealth! You don't think he used a ziffer, do you? No. Still aren't many of them in circulation. I think he used the previous model, which fit his objective much better. There's a fair number of them making the rounds on the black market these days. A Ramda, huh? Yep. Calvert's 5th generation ointment. Yeah, the one developed between Vern and the Epstein Foundation a while back. It was used by the police and army for a while, but soon as the 6th gen was introduced, they wasted no time dumping it. Ziffer's better, sure, but the Ramda was just as good as Erebonia's Arcus back then, with its most notable feature being stealth capabilities. Yeah, like that's very useful. Why would you abandon Ramda for a newer model that doesn't have stealth when you're like the military, etc.? Seems odd. So you think he used that stealth to hide something? Quite. Well, less something and more someone. Himself. It lets you disappear as if by magic. How long it lasts depends on the user, and it can avoid tripping sensors. But slipping into a scene that's already in disarray and stealing something? That would be child's play. That doesn't all make sense. Does it not? Puts it all into perspective for us, huh? When we charged into the maintenance room after hearing a scream, all we found was Giacomo's corpse. But we weren't the only people who were there. The criminals who slit his throat were still there too. They just snuck right past us using Ramda's stealth capabilities. Yeah, that's a horrifying thought. What fearless criminals they are. Certainly not bottom of the barrel. We could be dealing with Jaegers, or perhaps... whoever they are, they've recovered what they're looking for, so I doubt you'll find success in pursuing them any further. Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh? Telephone for you, sir. Knew he wouldn't keep me waiting.
Here are all the bases he used for the past few years, complete with security locks.
Oh, thanks a lot, mate. Thanks. We'll call this even.
Oh, and just to add, there's been no sign of any Jaeger Corps in the move as of yesterday. Well, be seeing you.
See you, Dingo. Alright, guess I'm in your debt again. What was that all about? So Giacomo had multiple hideouts, did he? That could mean whatever he stole is in one of those, but if it wasn't a Jaeger Corps, he had a run-in with... Oh, forget it. I can't believe you turned to Dingo. And right in front of me. You know I'll sing like a canary for you any day of the week. Sorry, but I never was much of the faithful type. Oh my.